Well, thank you very much for the involvement that you have in believing that CSR, our network, our proposals can be helpful for the overall social environment that you want to create at the level of the European Union. I think we listened carefully to what you said. We are committed, the partner organizations and the network of enterprises, to come up with responses and initiatives, and we look forward to discuss them with you as we go on. And we hope very much that your projects can be discussed with us so that we can see where we can have a positive contribution to the work which has to be done. I think, and we heard that this morning from President Barroso and President Van Rompuy, the political response to the economic difficulties is at the heart of the credibility of the integration of Europe. And if we can play a role in this, I think the business community owes the European Union its involvement. It is clear if you go back to the start of what at that time was called the European Community and see what the framework of this community has brought for the enterprises and the employees at large has been a fantastic period allowing ambition and development. So when things don't go as well as they did before, one has to remember that one has a duty to be involved in those periods also. And it is clearly the spirit of our organization, and it was clearly the focus that the board of CSR has reminded the members today of what are the next step forward. So let me make 3 concluding remarks. The first one is that I think this was a really good day, although it's raining outside, but inside was a really good day. There was a lot of work behind it, and I think we owe a word of appreciation to Stéphane, Jan Notre Dame, and all their team for the work they have done. If I simply may add, this is the only comment I made that was not authorized by Stéphane and Jan. All the rest, I've been working under strict instructions. The second comment I would like to make is that we are action-oriented. That if one looks at the content of our papers over the years, now impact assessments, business cases, how it affects the various participants in the society is really something which has formidably improved without moving away from the fact that we are a business organization. So that is the originality that we bring. It also is the indication that by ourselves we do not have the capacity to deliver, so we have contacts with all the other stakeholders and with the governments and so on. But it remains the justification of why we do it, because we will have better businesses in the society. So sometimes complicated to explain that is not philanthropy, although it deals with many more things than simply getting the best aggregate result for the company. That has not changed. And why has it not changed? Because it is something which works. My last remark will be the following. We call this a summit because we know that if we don't have a certain title to what we do, the identity of what we do is sometimes at stake. There are two fundamental differences in between our summit and other summits. The first is that there are results, and the second is that we end on time. So we are not in favor of a nightly marathon. So thank you all for coming. Thank you very much, Commissioner, for having once again showed your interest both for the topic and for our organization. And we look forward to our continuous collaboration. And for all of you, thank you and a safe trip home.